Alright, so here's a quick video on converting the Guitar Hero drum set to an actual electric kit for the kids. Obviously the back side of this is pretty straightforward. There's just a bunch of screws. These 3 screws at the top disconnect the controller module for the Xbox 360. It's connected by a cable ribbon connector, so you can just pull that off. Just pop the back off like so, and you can see the piezos inside already underneath each drum pad. They are connected via connectors to this little chipboard that sits basically right here. I just disconnected it all and threw it out because you don't need it. Pretty straightforward. The green or blue or red wires are the leads. The black wires are the grounds. I've already gone ahead and wired it into a 1/4 inch guitar plug to then hook it into the Alesis drum machine. And you won't be able to hear it because I don't have any hooked up to anything, but watch the second trigger sensor. So it's actually picking up that hit. I've got the headphones plugged in so I can kind of hear it. So basically all I'm going to do is I'll probably actually solder that together. Maybe I won't. But I'm just going to repeat that process for 1, 2, 3 pads for the drums. And then I'm actually going to completely do new ones for the cymbals, which they come attached with these, I mean, just shitty little 1/8 inch connectors. I pulled those out completely. You'll want to be careful if you do that to completely remove this piece because they're kind of like wedged in and clamped in by this plastic. So take this top off. It's just 2 screws on both sides. Pop it off and then just yank out the cable there. I'm actually going to just run a new cable from inside here, and I'll probably make a second video for that. I wanted to go ahead and get this thing set up first before I did the cymbals just to make sure it worked. So this is it so far. I'll do a second video or tag it on the end of this when I get done with the cymbals. So for the cymbals, you basically just pop off this housing, and the transducer is soldered to this little board, and there's that 1/8 inch connector that wires them up. I did this and just wired the cable straight to the transducer, and then I glued the wires to the cymbal, I guess, plastic. So what I'll do is I'll just feed the wire through that and then wire it directly to the 1/4 inch, and then kind of just stick them somewhere and make them accessible, and it all works. Put back together. Everything is running into my Alesis drum module, and I've got some old shitty computer speakers. But check this out. So, not bad. Good enough for a 3-year-old.